Hey everyone, it's Dominic, the Primetime Treasure Hunter. Thanks so much for coming by to check out another video, and thank you all for the incredibly positive response to that huge storage unit haul video that I put up a few days ago. A lot of it you could see here laid out on these two pallets, so if you didn't see how I got those pallets yesterday to store things in the garage over the winter time, check out that video yesterday. But tons of comic books, tons of Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing games, lots of DVDs, Japanese anime, horror. There's just so much stuff in here. I don't know what's in all of this. I have not checked it out. I just did the spot checking that you saw when you watched that original haul video with me. So I will link to that original video at the end of this if you didn't get a chance to see how I sourced all this stuff. But now we've got to unbox it and we've got to go through it. And so many of you have asked me to go through all this stuff and do unboxing. So I want to do that, but I want to do it in a way that makes sense, because if I just sat here right now and unboxed everything, it's gonna take forever. There's just so much, and the video will probably be half a day long. So I don't want to do that to you, and I figured let me break it down into chunks. And so today's chunk is gonna focus on the DVDs. The next chunk will focus on the Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy books. And then the next chunk, and there might be several parts of that chunk, will be the comic books, because there's a lot of that in here too. So I pulled out 5 DVDs just real quickly. I did a little research on them just because I want to get some stuff listed. So these 5 things that you see, they'll probably be listed. Some of them might even be sold by the time that you see these because you know, some of them are pretty desirable and should go fast. But as with anything, whenever you buy a big lot, there's going to be some things in there that are great, and then there's going to be other things that are lower value. And this sample of 5 that I pulled out is a good example of that. But overall, it all adds up and you should be able to make your money back pretty fast. So this one I showed yesterday, this is the Wonder Woman complete collection of DVDs, and it's sealed. And being sealed is super important. If you find sealed DVDs, make sure you put the words new and sealed in the title. People search for that. Now, you could go online and you could find a lot of Wonder Woman DVDs. There's a ton of them out there, but they're pre-owned, or you might just find one season that's sealed. So this is all 3 with the slipcover. I said yesterday that the highest one sold recently was for $40, but I actually found another one that sold for $48. And right now, the cheapest you could find this is $47.95. So I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. I'll put it up for $44.99, and this should go pretty fast. So complete collections of DVDs for TV series usually go pretty well. Now, sometimes you're not going to find the whole series, but you might find a whole season. Like this is the X-Files season 2. Now, this is pretty old, and the reason you could tell that is because they have a separate case for you know, for all these different discs in here. And currently, if you look at when they reproduced X-Files season 2 and re-released the DVDs for it, they have them all in like a little case like this. So this is definitely old school to have all these for one season. They've definitely tightened things up now. It helps to cut down on bulk, and it helps to cut down on costs. But I also need to cut down on bulk, which is why I picked this out. Even though it's not the most expensive item, I need to cut down on bulk. So these bigger items like this, and that's another reason why I picked out that Wonder Woman set that you saw, because it's a big item. So this one here only is going to be around like 10 to 15 bucks for this. Now, the good thing about DVDs is they all ship media mail, and there's no exception to that. Now, someone told me in my Facebook group the other day that a post office employee told her that there's an exception to shipping DVDs media mail, that you can't do it if the DVDs are anything other than something with educational content in it. And that's completely false. Just go online, print out the regulations for shipping media mail, and you might even want to keep that with you, or you could just bring it with you on the phone or something like that. If anyone gives you any problems, just bring that up and show it to a supervisor, and you should be good to go, because there are no exceptions. Any DVDs could be shipped media mail, which means if it is £1 or less, it's going to cost $2.75 shipping it through eBay's USPS discounted e-labels system. So low cost of shipping for all of these DVDs. So that's good when you're dealing with DVDs that are priced somewhere between the $10 and $20 range. And some other ones that are in that range would be two of these Japanese animes that I'm going to show you. Right here, it's Japanese animation. They call it Japanise anime, A-N-I-M-E. There's all sorts of different titles for them, some obscure, some more common. This is Tenchi Universe. This one, there's a bunch of different ones like this, not exactly in the same box, but covering the same episode. So because of that, it's just a game of supply and demand. So unlike those Wonder Woman DVDs where you can't really find them sealed, that drove up the price for that set. This one's a different story. So these are somewhere probably between 15 and 20 bucks for those. Now, Japanese anime, just so you could spot it easily when you're outsourcing, it's usually going to have some type of Japanese symbols on it, and obviously the characters are going to be Japanese as well. Often the boxes are very bright and colorful. There's a lot of youth usually in the cartoons, in the animation that's shown. Sometimes young adult, but a lot of times also teenagers. And teenagers are really the people who are really have an affinity for these types of DVDs. But there's a lot of young adults who do as well. So it's not just teens. And there's some adults who are into it too. So it's a mix, but just to let you know kind of what your audience is for this type of thing. And these are all, everything I'm showing you here is in pretty decent shape. Always, by the way, make sure that you open these DVDs and check out the cases to make sure that what it says is in there is actually in there. And that goes for when you're at garage sales and estate sales as well. You don't want to buy something, come back, and then find out that it's not there. Sometimes it gets put in a different box, then you have to go find the other box and match the DVDs up that way. So things could get kind of mixed up that way. But so far, so good in terms of what I've looked at. Now, some of the Japanese anime, as I mentioned, it's mature, it's adult themed. So mention that in your listings for this so that someone doesn't accidentally think they're buying cartoons for their kids and they're actually buying Leatherman. So you don't want to do that. That would be bad. So, and you'll probably deal with a return and maybe a nasty letter or something like that. And maybe even a negative feedback for not disclosing it. So make sure you mention it. All right, so this one here, a little bit difficult to say because there's not quite an exact comp for it on eBay. This title does have a DVD set listed on eBay right now, but it's not the same exact one as this. It's going for $12.50. I don't remember if there was any shipping on it or not. So this one's probably gonna go somewhere between $10 and $20. Now, this one over here is the last one I'm going to show you for now, is much more explicit in terms of the content. It's cool devices, and you can see here on top it's labeled that it's not for children, just like this one is as well. I'm going to make sure that I put that in my listing because you don't want somebody buying this and not realizing what it is, although you probably would realize it, I think, if you saw it and you saw two female cartoon characters, one licking the other. It's probably a good indication that it's not appropriate, but I'll still make sure I mention that anyway. So I totally understand if you're watching this and you're telling yourself, listen, that's not something I would ever sell, and that's fine. Everyone has to have their own standards for what it is that they will sell and they won't sell. These are cartoon characters. It doesn't really bother me to list this type of stuff. If someone wants to get this, that's totally fine. But yesterday, if you remember, when I did that mini haul video towards the end, I came across some DVDs with content on it that I would not sell. So it's an individual decision that everybody has to make. So, that being said, this one here, it's actually pretty sought after. It goes for somewhere between $40 and $50. Right now, I think I'm probably going to price this at $45, and it should go pretty fast. So total with these all here, just these 5 that I'm going to list, I should be able to put a dent in my purchase price. Remember, my cost of goods for everything was $4.50, so there should be over $100 of DVDs right here, and that's just the first 5 that I picked out, and there's tons more to go. So let me get these listed. I'll come back, and then we'll go over the rest of the DVDs that are here and transfer them, or transfer a lot of them, hopefully, into this big case I have down below. Show you that when I get back. All right, I'm back. I listed those 5 DVDs. Now let me show you how I'm gonna go about processing the rest of them. Okay, so from what I've been able to piece together and pull out, The DVDs are over here, and I moved some over here as well. So they were a bit scattered, but I think I've got them all in one central location. It's a bit like Jenga, moving all this stuff around, and it's exciting because, you know, I start going through some of these boxes and I know this is DVD day, but, you know, when I open it up and I start remembering, you know, about all this signed stuff that's in there, and, you know, there's these trade paperbacks and stuff, I just cannot wait to go into that stuff too. But what I'm going to do in terms of processing it is, ultimately, I want as much as possible to go into this big chest, which I also purchased at an estate sale. You may remember it from a prior video. I got it for 10 bucks. So that was a good investment. I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but here we go. Now, I want to organize it. It seems like mostly we're going to have horror, we're going to have anime, and then probably there's going to be some miscellaneous things in there. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put the miscellaneous stuff on the bottom. I'm going to divide the anime, and I'm going to put the horror stuff over in this box. And then once I've got it sorted that way, I'll figure out a way to incorporate the Japanese anime and the horror into this big box as well. So we're just going to start going through it piece by piece, and I'll show you the stuff. All right, everyone, so we are going to get started. A couple quick points beforehand. One, you'll notice I have these gloves on. It is freezing in here. It's about 15 degrees outside, I think, so just got to keep warm. Even just being in here for a little bit before, hands were already like freezing up, so got to keep warm. The other thing is that I expect this to be a long video, so don't, you know, think that I think you need to sit here and watch this whole thing straight through. Break it up into parts, come back at different times. And three, I had a question that came in either on Instagram or on YouTube about whether or not I have to take pictures of every single item here individually and sell them off individually. No. Like the DVDs that I just went through and posted, those I obviously listed and pictured for individual sale. But there's many things in here that will be listed and put together as bundles. So when you have something individually that doesn't sell well, pair it with another item or multiple items, and then you get more bang for your buck that way. So that's what I would be doing. So we're gonna just start going through this together. I really don't know what's here, so we'll discover it at the same time. So, okay, this one here, it's sealed. Now it does have a price sticker on it. It says $3. Ignore that. I would try to take it off though, if you can, if it's not going to damage the underlying factory seal plastic. The reason I say that is because a lot of these things are sometimes obtained from people at a discount. And when you put it on eBay, now I don't have research data to back up what I'm going to tell you, but I have a sneaking suspicion that there are some buyers that will not want to purchase something if it comes from like some discount store, some clearance section. They might think something's wrong with it, and so they might pass on it. Like that Wonder Woman set that I just showed you. That had a sticker of $6 on it. I took it off. I don't want to show that. Now, if it's a vintage item, like a vintage toy or something that came from like the 60s and 70s and still has a price sticker on it, that's okay. Like if you had like a Castle Grayskull box with the sticker on it, that's fine. Keep that on. People actually like that. That's vintage. This stuff is not vintage. So take off discount price stickers as long as it's not going to damage it. This one, it's tough to see. You know, even with the naked eye, but it's Memento. I've seen Memento. How many of you like Memento? I hated that movie when I saw it. I don't like it, but it doesn't matter if I like it. If other people like it, it's good. You know, anything with DVDs, by the way, if you could say it's new and factory sealed, it will sell so much better than if it's pre-owned. So I'm gonna take this one, and it's not really horror. This is more like a thriller, but I'm gonna make that box like a horror and thriller box. So we'll put that one over there. In fact, so I don't go out of camera every time, it's over there. I'll just drop it right here. So this will go in our horror and thriller box. Okay, next one. We've got Magma, Volcanic Disaster. This is not new and sealed. I've never seen that before. There's a little bit of damage to the case. I'm having a garage sale here at Primetime Treasure headquarters in May. And so I might take stuff like this, it's perfect timing, and I could just sell it in a garage sale. So I'll put that one over in the thriller section because it seems like it's that. Okay, now this character, Helsing, Van Helsing, very, very popular character. So I will tell you some things to be on the lookout for. This is definitely one of them. So this is gonna go in our Japanese anime box, and I'm gonna move that box over here as well. This way I don't go out of camera every single time. So I'm very excited to see that. I think that's a good one. Remember, if you see something that you like, let me know, and you can contact me at primetimetreasure@gmail.com, and we can make a deal for stuff that you see that I haven't listed already. I just had someone reach out to me in the comment section about yesterday's video when I put up those military guides, and I put up the, what was it? The folder for Dungeons and Dragons. So gonna try to make a deal with the person who reached out to me. This one, I remember looking this up when I was actually there. This is Gantz season 2. It's another Japanese anime series. The good thing is everything is here. So it's not sealed, but it doesn't matter. It'll still sell. I don't remember exactly what the price was, but something like this, you know, might go for like, I'm guessing right here from my memory, I don't remember exactly, but like 20, 25 bucks, something like that. So I'm gonna put that in the anime box. All right, next one. I love finding things like this. I do sell them. This would be an example of something I would tend to lot together with other superhero animation cartoons. I take like 3 or 4 of them, I put them together, and I sell them in these little lots. So again, I take that sticker off. This is Batman the Animated Series. This one will go in like a random box like here. So that's just gonna go right in the big case. This one here is Legion. I have not seen this movie before. Looks kind of weird. It's like an action movie, a demon killing movie. Some dude with wings on the back. I mean, you know, I'll give a little commentary as I go by. It's hard to be scared of a guy with wings. I mean, you know, he's got a gun and he's got a knife and stuff. And yeah, the superhero Hawkman I really like, but for some reason, I mean, Hawkman has like a beak and like he's got like at least his face kind of looks like a bird. But this dude, he's just got like a regular face and he's got wings, and then they try to make him scary. Doesn't work for me. I don't know about you, but I guess since it's a demon killing movie, I'll put it in the thriller section. Now, I already messed up my multitasking skills here because I'm supposed to, my sorting skills, I should say. So I'm supposed to put that one over there. There we go. Let's see how many sorting mistakes I make during this video. That's 1. All right, let's see. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. Doomsday looks like a nice kind of horror, action, kind of thriller kind of movie. So take that. Now, I know where the person bought this one, obviously. You can see there, person bought it at Big Lots. So a long time ago. So okay, we'll put that one over there. Next one. Okay, so this is an example of just something that's not going to be probably all that valuable. Now, I'm a big movie buff, by the way. I haven't shared that with too many people. I don't even think I've said it yet on this channel, but I do love movies, and so, you know, I'm not averse to keeping some of this stuff for myself if I see something I really like, and that's Chinatown sealed. So we'll just put that right here in our random box. Okay, next one, I could already tell you, this is, all right, this would be okay. Unfortunately, it's got a little damage on the top. So I don't know, this might be something I have to garage sale, but it's True Calling. It's Elijah Dushku. I hope I said that right. That didn't sound that great the way I said that. But I think that is actually how you say her last name. So a lot of guys like her, definitely very attractive, good looking. And so she, you know, she's stuff with her sells in it pretty well. So I'm going to put this right down here in this section. So I don't know, maybe this video will be more, people will be more interested from my commentary as opposed to what's actually in the storage unit. Now, this is just a random thing I found. I'm going to see some things that are mixed in with this that's not a DVD, but I actually love this. Look at this, guys. Okay, I'll bring it out another time, but this is a TSR. I've said this before, but look, anytime you see this TSR, you need to pick it up. It will sell well. Now, I don't usually use the term vintage for things that are in the 90s, but you technically can because 20 years or more is vintage. I usually reserve for the 80s, but this art is a nice vintage look, this dark sun. This is really cool, and it's a player's book. And I'm gonna check to see if there's any writing in it, because no, look at that art inside of it. I mean, this is the kind of thing I'd have to look up, but I could just tell you it's a guaranteed seller. It's hard to flip through because of my gloves, so let me take my gloves off for a second. So a lot of cool art inside of here. So that's gonna be a nice piece. I'll move this over here. We'll go over it again when we go over the fantasy stuff because I don't want to leave that out. Okay, another thing, Dragonlance books. Love Dragonlance. I talked about this with the Vintage Flipper, my interview with him. Go check it out in the live interview section. But that kind of got mixed in there too, so I'll move that. Dragonlance, very sellable stuff. All right, Shadowless Sword, action movie, Japanese action movie. Those tend to be pretty popular. Again, could be something lotted together with other similar types of things. I think I'll put it in with the action and thriller section. Over here, Chicago. Stuff like this I'm going to go through quick, okay, because that's not that exciting. So Chicago goes down there. Now this kind of stuff, you know, this is an adult-themed movie. Not that it's like necessarily pornographic or anything. It's just there's adult themes in it. Instead of Star Wars, it's Star Balls. So I can't even believe this stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna put this over here in the animation section. See, you're seriously getting to see like my first reaction to this stuff because I've never seen it before. So, all right, Heavy Traffic. I have not seen this before. It's some live action and animation. I think I'm gonna, you know, see, this is where things get kind of tricky with sorting. You know, it's not Japanese anime, so I think I'm just gonna put it down here in our regular section with the other animation like the Batman. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, now this is Gantz again. So you see what I could do if I want to, I could take this Gantz DVD and I could put it together with the other one if I want, because this might just be, for all I know, this could be just like a random volume 6, not sure, could be, and if so, I might have to combine it with that one. That's why I'm sorting this ahead of time, because I don't want to get stuck with this and then there's nothing I could do with it. So I'm gonna put that down there. This is another a book that wound up getting sorted in here, so I'm just gonna move it over here for next time. Let's see, okay, good, this is good. We've got another Batman. So you see, I could take this Batman, that Batman, put it together, and now, boom, nice little lot. That baby's sealed, so that's good. And look at this. We've got another Batman. So the more and more I can add on to this, the more I add value for the buyer, and the higher we could drive that sale price. Now, I just skimmed off the top of this box. That's just skimming off the top. I haven't even gone through all of these yet. I mean, it's just crazy how much stuff is in here. So look at this. Another Batman animated series. This is really cool. This is awesome. What do we got in here? Resident Evil, another popular title if you see that. So this is a Resident Evil Regeneration movie. So we'll put that. That kind of really goes into that thriller, you know, anime kind. It's not anime, but it kind of goes into that. It has that kind of feel to it. Here we go with more horror kind of stuff. This is The Jacket. I've not seen that before. If you've seen any of these movies and you want to give them your movie, you know, what movie you see that you like, a little shout out, go ahead. Max Payne. I know Max Payne from the comics, and so anytime you have comic related stuff with movies, it's cool because with me having comics, I could even lot the movies with the comics and sell them as a comic DVD lot. So that's another thing you could do. let's see. That'll go in that box there, the thriller box. All right, what do we got here? We've got Edison Force. So this would just be a regular movie here. So we'll just toss that here. Don't talk too much about that one. Arthur, boring. So that's Dudley Moore. So poor Dudley Moore. He died of progressive supranuclear palsy, and that's pretty sad for Dudley. I do remember Arthur. So, but not my kind of movie really. All right, this one here. This one is some kind of, again, Japanese anime. I don't watch Japanese anime, by the way. I just know about it because there's a big link with Japanese anime and comics. But this one says Kashern. I have no clue. If any of you know some stuff about this that I'm showing you that I don't know, let me know in the comment section. All right, we've got another one here. What is this? The Dark. I've not seen this one before either, but it's a horror-related movie, so we'll put this in the horror section. All right. Oh, this is cool. Check this out. This is Basic Instinct with a penknife prop in it. That is super cool, and it's sealed. So I don't know what the comps are on this, obviously. I haven't checked it out yet, but that's cool. It's a special edition, unrated. That is awesome. I've never seen that before. Has anyone else ever seen that? That's cool. I'm going to put that... I'll put it in the regular section. I'll put it in the regular section. I mean, it's not really a horror movie. Diamond Dog. I mean, this is totally a guy's locker, and guys' storage locker stuff sells really well. Not that women's stuff doesn't, but, you know, for the type of stuff that I normally sell, I mean, this kind of stuff is good. It lots together really well. We've got Inception as well. So that's in there. So just consider that more of a regular movie. Again, regular movie here. This is Wicker Park. So not interested in that one. Gonna just throw that down here. We've got Split Second. Okay, so that's looks like it's like some police movie. So Split Second. I don't know. Haven't seen that one either. Let's see here. This is cool. The Return of the Vampire. I love these old horror movies with like Bela Lugosi and stuff. I mean, I might even watch this before I sell it, although it's sealed, so I'd have to open the seal. So I probably won't do that. But if I find stuff like that in here, I love movies like that. So, and they're easy to lot together. If like I find Frankenstein, stuff like that, easy peasy. 4 gangster films, collector set. I'll just throw this down here. And then we've got Humphrey Bogart. Good old Humphrey. It's like a little, it's a movie called The Big Sleep. That's a famous movie. So I'm going to put that in our regular section. So, you know, what you could do with things like that is you could take classics and just put those classics together and sell a classic DVD lot. Movie buffs would love to buy that. So they might not want to buy The Big Sleep, but they might buy The Big Sleep paired with Arthur, paired with like Gone with the Wind or something like that. And there you go. You got a little lot there. All right, we're going to move on to the other side of this box, and we've got a set. Nice. Now, I'm going to pull some of this stuff to the side because these bigger things, I want to get these listed. So this is Alias, and let's see here. It's sealed, but, okay, so it's sealed, but it says it's previously viewed, so they resealed it. So I'm going to put this over to the side, and I'm going to try to still get this listed. So that's Alias. It's big, and I want to get out. I want to get that bulk out of here. Okay, so we've got the Rat Pack. So someone might be interested in that. We've got Z-Rock. Rock Stars by Night, Kid Band by Day. Don't know. I don't know who's going to be interested in that, but that's kind of miscellaneous. Kind of random. A Haunting. So The House. So that's going to go in our horror section. And we've got, let's see, The Lone Gunman. Okay, right here, The Lone Gunman. So that's a set of 3 discs together. So I've not seen that before. It's from the people that made the X-Files. But, you know, I'll probably just put this one to the side too, because that's kind of a bulky one that I could get listed. Now here's what I mean. Like, you know that Humphrey Bogart one I just showed you? Well, I can now take that and I can put it together with Casablanca, widely regarded as the best film of all time. I don't agree with that, especially for today's audiences. But historically, it tends to come up #1 as the best movie. Now, I love this because we got Wonder Woman. So we could pair that up with other things like the Batman if we want to, because they're both from DC, or we could try to sell it individually. So Wonder Woman, that's nice. Cutthroat Island kind of goes with the Primetime Treasure theme. So that's just a regular, average movie. So just put it down here. And we are done with the first box. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to just bend down here for a second. Grab this one. Oh, boy. Okay. So, box number 2. This one is yelling out to me, grab me, because it's nice and red. And what do we have here? Again, this is one of these adult-themed ones. Immoral Sisters. So, okay. Okay, that's going to go in an anime box. So, we'll put that there. That's that. What is this one here? Oh, now this is good to see because this is Final Fantasy, a limited edition collector set. And it still even has that little flap on the back that normally falls off. So that's cool. I think that should sell. And I'm going to put that right here in our Japanese anime section. Let's see what else we got here. We've got more Japanese anime. Silent Morbius, okay, and this looks like it's sealed, so that's good. That should sell well. Put that right over here. Oh boy, I already made another sorting mistake. All right, hold on. I gotta fix this sorting stuff. All right, I resorted things. I had some horror stuff by accident in the Japanese anime box, so I got that all sorted out. I'm still not sure where to put star balls, but maybe I'll figure that out later. All right, this one here, more Japanese anime, Nadesico the movie. No clue, but again, I just noticed stuff sells. You don't need to know a ton about it. This one I know is popular. It's Witchblade. And there's a comic book series called Witchblade as well. And this may be drawn off of that. So not sure. I'll have to look into that a little bit later. But I'm going to put that right down here. And we've got another one of these Gantz ones here. So that's nice to see. Because, again, I could just start lotting that Gantz stuff together. All right, we've got some more. Box almost fell over, but fortunately it didn't. So, okay, let's see here. Armitage 3. Geez, I'm gonna, how many bloopers am I gonna have in this video? I didn't realize that this actually comes off the bottom there, so it almost fell out. So it's 2 instances in a row where I'm narrowly avoided these DVDs falling out or over. But Armitage 3, see, there's a connection between some of these DVDs and comic book series, because a lot of these things that they make as movies, they also make as comics, and Armitage is one of them. I almost did it again. What is wrong? I thought I had it pinched in. All right, so Armitage 3, I'm gonna get this out of here before it falls down. I'm gonna get in there. All right, so we've got Demon Beast. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This kind of stuff is just crazy. Demon Beast 1 and 2. I mean, I guess I'll just let the title kind of, not the title, well, the title and the picture kind of speak for itself there. But, you know, the way I look at this stuff is it really goes along the lines of the old comic books and, you know, in the 50s and stuff where, you know, they had some big beastly guy like, or some big beastly creature along the lines of like King Kong holding Fei Ray in his hands and something like that. It's the same kind of theme. It's just reimagined for Japanese anime here. It's the same thing. That same concept is just always going to be there. You know, it's just some societal thing, and it'll probably never ever go away. Vampire Girl. You know, if you know somebody who likes Japanese anime, you should direct them over to this video to see all the stuff I have in here. And here's some more Gantz. And I don't know, maybe they'll find something that they like, or maybe they'll have something to add in terms of commentary. Not sure. There's a lot of anime in this box, my goodness. Here's another one, Vex Life. And you can see what I'm talking about with the theme. You know, you've got these younger looking Japanese characters. And, you know, that's just kind of what they look like across all the different DVDs. Here's Gantz again. Here's another one. So I'm going to just lot these together, most likely. Here we've got another one, Mezzo. I've seen this before. Not sure quite exactly where. Sometimes I find these anime in small little books, manga books. Vampire Princess. I've had this as comic, in comic book form. So I could even, like I said, I still have some of these. I have Vampire Princess comics. I have Vampire Princess manga books, which if you've never heard of manga, they're Japanese comics, but they're not in traditional comic book size, like a thin one. They're like short, thick books. There are probably some of them even in here, and I could show you at a later time. I've shown them in other videos, but so there you go. We got Vampire Princess is in the house. And look at this. We've got a lot more Vampire Princess. In fact, we've got, here's another Vampire Princess, another Vampire Princess, and another Vampire Princess. I was going to leave these bloopers in, folks. I don't have time to cut this stuff out, and who knows, maybe it'll make the video a little bit more entertaining. Let me get this Vampire Princess. All right. Good thing that these things don't really get damaged when you drop them down onto the ground. But okay, so we've got that. I am clumsy. I've told you I'm clumsy in other videos. Haven't really shown it too much before, but this is a good example. I'm going to partly blame these gloves, though. These gloves are pretty thick. They're really work gloves and not really designed for, like, you know, grabbing things really finely. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, generally collectible, depending on what it is you find. I've never seen this before, so this is kind of cool. So hopefully we find some more. We can lot that together. That is like, it almost looks like, I don't know, like a Japanese version of it or something. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put it in our Japanese anime section. I'll figure it out later. Madlax, no clue, never heard of it before. I don't know. So I'm going to put it right there. That's the thing, you know, you learn along the way when you get these hauls. That's kind of what I like about it. But here's the thing, while I don't know about Madlax, I know the basic concept that if I find more than one, I increase the chance it's going to sell. And there we go. Going to put that right over here. So we got two Madlaxes. My goodness. And look at all this. This is just crazy. All this anime on Night Hunters. So we'll put that there. We've got the Steel Angel. Don't know, but this is what these backs look like, okay, sometimes, so put that there. Also, keep in mind, if you ever find stuff like this and you try to sell it, some people have bootleg copies out there, and you can kind of tell just based on what it looks like in terms of the cover. It doesn't really look official. It looks like something fake someone made up in terms of the cover. And I actually say in my ad, in my description, this is not a bootlegged copy, just so you could separate yourself from other people. Now this is sealed. This one's sealed. This is Divergence Eve. Don't know anything about it, but it's sealed, and hopefully that will help it sell. And we've got Dark Side Blues. Again, just more anime there. Dark Side Blues. And this one is sealed, Signature Series, Lane. Again, I don't know about this one either. So, but just put it together. And box number 2 is gone. There is a CD here. I'm not sure what this CD is. It says Boondocks Saints 2, which I think is probably some video game or something. I'm not sure. I'll just put it to the side and we'll figure that out later. All right, so 2 boxes down. We've got some more boxes over here, so we'll get through those. Just got to take a little drink of the trusty old Mountain Dew. You know, I don't know, maybe one day if the channel ever gets big enough, Mountain Dew will pay me to do, well, they don't even have to pay me because I guess I'm pretty much doing it for free, but I just love it. It just kind of hits the spot for me. I don't know, it just does it for me. All right, so let's get the next box over here. This will be box number 3 that we're gonna do. And who knows what exciting adventures lay in here. So, I hope this box isn't all like just regular movies because that's kind of boring to me. LA Confidential, boo, boring, boring. All right, The Replacement Killers. Okay, anytime you have a DVD that has the word killers in it, it has potential. So we'll put that down there. Way of the Gun. I don't know. There's like this Brad Pitt looking guy on here. So I don't know. Maybe the ladies will like that one. I'll put it over there with LA Confidential. Oh, good. Here we go. This is what I want to see more of. I just want to see this Japanese anime stuff. So Maddie, Masquerade, that type of stuff. So nice. Just put it right in here. And then let's see. What else we got here? The Hitman, same kind of thing. You know, you could see how you could take like a movie with killers in it and Hitman and blah, blah, blah. You know, make a little lot like that. Here we got The Vampire Effect. So another one of these Japanese movies. So I'll just put that. It's not, is it anime? No, it's not anime. It's like it's an actual movie. So I'll put it over there in like the thriller section. Now here, we're seeing a little theme here where there's like some more of these like kind of martial arts, kind of kung fu-y kind of movies. So Fists of Vengeance, you know, I mean, it's not like Bruce Lee stuff, but although, wait a minute. It is Bruce Lee stuff. Sorry, my fault. It is. There's Bruce Lee right there, right up top. So that's cool. And actually, I'm going to tell you another thing about myself. You know who this is? Right here? Let me bring him up. One of, if not my favorite actor of all time, Lee Van Cleef. My favorite movie of all time. Now pay attention to this. This might come up on a giveaway one day. So jot it down somewhere. But my favorite movie of all time is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And Lee Van Cleef in that movie is just the best. I absolutely love that movie. I have almost every line memorized, all the songs. I love that movie. I watch it every year. I love it. So that just brought back some memories. This is when Lee Van Cleef was old and he was in this. So he was in one of these movies. So that's cool to see Lee Van Cleef there. All right, so we'll put that in our action box. The Boogeyman. So you see the Boogeyman, right? Even though this is a modern movie, like you could take the Boogeyman and you could link it up with Bela Lugosi because the Boogeyman and, you know, vampires and stuff like that, they kind of go together. Monsters. Alone in the Dark, kind of another scary movie. You know, before I bought this lot, I've told you in other videos, right? What do I look for when I go out to garage sales and flea markets, right? I look for these horror movies and I lot them together and I sell them. So, you know, all these things, they're going to all sell. So, The Rise, that's another horror movie. Double Vision, some kind of like action movie, I guess. Not really a horror movie from what I could tell. The Corruptor, another action thriller movie. So there might be like an action thriller lot to come out of this. We got a little Star Wars in the house right there. You know, problem with that stuff, it's overproduced. So, you know, Star Wars generally is good, but you got to get a bunch of those things together to sell those. American Haunting. So we've seen a few DVDs that say The Haunting on it. So you can make a little haunting lot. And my sorting, by the way, is in effect. I am not going to make one more sorting mistake during the rest of this video. I guarantee it. All right, so here we go. Charlize Theron, very popular, obviously. So this is kind of like just like another one of these action movies. So just gonna put this over here, action movie. Famous movie right here, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Kind of goes with that whole kung fu theme. So I could even make a kung fu lot. That'd be cool. So I'm gonna buy that. Sin City. So we got that right there, Sin City. So put that one over here, I guess. We've got The Blood Rain. The Blood Rain. I don't know. I've not seen that before, so it's another kind of action movie. So just add that over here to our action lot. Almost Famous. Boring. Queen of the Diamond. I've not seen Queen of the Diamond before, so I'm not sure. This is some kind of vampire movie though, so we'll put it over with our vampire stuff. I'm kind of putting the vampire stuff with the thriller things. All right, and we got more stuff in here. Here we go, a little bit more manga, not manga, a little bit, well, it's kind of like anime stuff. So we've got this here, Outlaw Star, I don't know, put that there. Triangle, so probably like some love triangle kind of movie thing. So they're big in that with the Japanese anime. They do that with those love triangle things. Here's another one of these Divergent Eves. So good. So now I have more than one of them. And we've got Spaceship Raga Rooter. I don't know if that's related to, oh no, is it Aga Rooter? I don't know. It looks like Aga Rooter. I don't know. Any relation to Roto Rooter, or I'm not sure. But we'll put that down there. Put that down there. Let's see. Sukaban Deka. I don't know. You could tell that I do not speak Japanese or anything in the Japanese language. I don't know too well. But we'll put that down there. And, okay, I'll cover up part of this. There's no nudity, but it's a little risque. Okay. Pure Love, all right, so, I mean, I don't know. So, all right, a couple more in here. Karate Kid. Now, even though that's an action movie, I'm gonna throw it in over here with these Kung Fu movies, because it is Kung Fu. Airplane, funny movie with Leslie Nielsen. I am serious, but don't call me Shirley. So, we've got that right there. Put that over here. And Ringu, one of the films that inspired The Ring. So again, that's gonna go in like this Japanese kind of action fighting kind of thing. All right, box number 3. God, now we got another one. I'm gonna get these smaller ones done. So this one is almost, well, not almost, but there's a little bit that's been taken out of it. So, or it's not completely filled. So let's see what else we got here. Smokin' Aces, number 2. I don't know. Never watched it. Don't know anything about it, except it's some kind of action movie. So put that over here. The Watchmen. Famous comic book series. One of the most famous comic book series ever made. The Watchmen. Very important if you ever find the comic books and you find the first prints and you get the whole set. You're going to have a nice little profit on your hands if you get it at a good price. So The Watchmen, that's going to go right over here in this box, but that's good. It's a nice popular title. Alone in the Dark. Is it Alone in the Dark? Yeah, Alone in the Dark. I thought we just saw that earlier. Now I got to play like memory with this because you know, like the visual game Memory, you match two together. I thought I saw an Alone in the Dark earlier, so I think so. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna have to look later. Domino. I don't know anything about this one. Just looks like another action movie. Now I'm starting to think about Pizza, which isn't good. Smokin' Aces. There we go. Smokin' Aces. Not that it's not. Let me clarify. When I say it's not good, I love pizza. That's another thing. It's one of my favorite things. But I'm just hungry. I'm gonna get a little hungry. I don't want to get too hungry right now because I still got a lot of boxes to get through. More Batman. There we go. Batman. Awesome. Can make a nice little Batman lot. All right. Batman lot. Oh, I have this. I own this one. I have it upstairs. I love it. It's the Justice League. And it's the second one, I believe. I have 1 and 2. Hopefully we find 1 in there because that will make a nice little lot. So I really like these superhero animation things we're finding. Warriors of Heaven and Earth. Kind of an action fighting movie. Put that over here. Mario Van Peebles. Yeah, kind of boring to me. I don't know. Got to put this one over here. What else? Well, who could complain about Goodfellas? All right. You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny? Goodfellas, right there. All right, over here. Love Joe Pesci. He's hilarious. Night Watch. Some horror movie, so we'll put that in our horror section. Rush and Pulse, unrated. Okay, that looks pretty crazy, all right? So we're gonna put that over here. You know, a lot of horror stuff in here. What else we got? I love when I see this. Is this Criterion Collection? I hope it is, no. But it's horror, it's a horror collection, and it's a nice set of 13 horror movies, I think. So, House on Haunted Hill, Night of Living Dead, Little Shop of Horrors, Carnival of Souls, Wolfman, The Satanic Rites of Dracula. Really cool stuff. Really cool. So, nice. Gonna put that over there. And Stargate, famous movie, Stargate. So, that's just gonna go in our general section. All right, what else we got here? Requiem, Aliens. Okay, Aliens, very popular if you can find alien stuff. So I'll put that, yeah, I think I'll still put that in our regular stuff, regular movies. Oh my goodness. I dropped another, let's count how many DVDs I could drop during this video. Of all the DVDs for me to drop. Now, this is a remake, but I'm gonna tell you, the original of this movie, this one's not that good, but the original Assault on Precinct 13 is really, really good. It's a great movie. Now you have to be into like movies that have a little bit of violence in it, or else you're gonna really be put off by it and you won't like it, but it's an amazing movie. It really is. The first one, the original Assault on Precinct 13, go check it out. This one, this remake of it, wasn't that great, and there's a million copies of them out there. I see it a lot of garage sales. When you find that first one, watch it. Resident Evil. So we got Resident Evil again. I know I saw that earlier, and look at this. Oh, cool. We've got 3 Resident Evils right here. I'm gonna put this down so I don't drop it. But we've got Resident Evil, this one. We've got Resident Evil Apocalypse, and we've got Resident Evil Extinction. And even on sale, you know, the sale prices on these were 20 bucks a piece, so I don't know, it's good. So we got some Resident Evil stuff. I'm happy about that. All right, the only thing, I can't remember what box I put it in before, so all right, I'll find it. Put it right over here for now. I probably put it in that one, but we'll see. And another Matrix. So I've got 2 Matrix movies now, so that's good. So I could put that together because there's like 8 billion copies of the Matrix out there, but the Matrix and Matrix Reloaded, combining those, that should help. So box number 4 gone, and we've got a few more to do. It looks like we've got 3 more boxes to go here, but these boxes, 2 of them are big or bigger, one of them smaller, so I'm gonna get to that smaller one first. My God, I love that stuff. All right, let's get to this one. Right over here. I know you're all waiting for me to fall over on that one, right? That I would have edited it out. All right, cool, I like this. Look at this. AMC sealed cult classic. So you got Night of the Living Dead, House on Haunted Hill, Carnival of Souls, Night Tide, Bluebeard, and Chamber of Horrors. I could sell this by itself, or I could combine it with, right here, the Horror Essentials, and you've got yourself a guaranteed sweet sale on your hands right there. So, nice to see that. I like that. And this is why, by the way, you've got to sort all this stuff in advance. Really helps. Here we go again. Look at this. Horror double feature right there. Now, problem is we've got House on the Haunted Hill and House on the Oh, I get it. So it's two versions of House on the Haunted Hill. It's the 1959 version and the 1999 version. I was like, am I reading this wrong? It's like the same movie twice, but no, that's what we got there. So, okay, cool. So we got that. We've got a lot. This might be the horror box. Check this. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe it. I got to look this up and see if this is worth anything. I've never seen this before, and I've told you about Stan Lee. I can't even, you're probably like, show it already. Look at this. I have not seen this. Now watch, it's worth nothing, but I've not seen it. Stan Lee's Mutant Monsters Marvels. Okay, that looks cool. I mean, I've never seen this before. He's being interviewed about creating Spider-Man. It's sealed. Now, I don't know. This could be, you know, kind of thing that now kind of tampers down my excitement is that this was purchased at Big Lots for $3, but I don't know how long ago it was purchased at Big Lots for $3 because, you know, there's stuff in here that's pretty old. So, you know, I don't know. The Wonder Woman was priced for $6 and now it's worth, we got to check out the comps on this. This one, I don't know. I'm hoping that's worth, so I'm actually put this aside. I want to give priority to this one. So we'll see. This one, Nothing But Trouble. Nah, looks kind of boring. It's a Chevy Chase, John Candy movie. I mean, maybe it's funny, but when I say boring, I mean for reselling. Maybe it's a great movie, but I'm looking at it for resale potential here. Okay, let's see. All right, Stephen King. Can't go wrong with Stephen King stuff, so we'll put that in our horror section. The Woods. This looks like another horror movie, I think. So I guess that's where it will go. Yeah, when it says Private School Deadly Lessons, that's horror movie. So we'll put it over there. Reality Bites, probably funny and stuff. You know, it's got Ben Stiller, but that kind of stuff. Let me talk from a reselling perspective. That kind of stuff just doesn't sell well. You have to let it together. The horror stuff sells well. That kind of stuff doesn't. There's just too many copies of it around. This one here, we've got Sleepy Hollow. So that's kind of like a scary movie in a way. I don't even know if I want to put it in the horror section. I mean, it technically is, I guess. All right, I guess so. I don't know. It's Johnny Depp stuff, so whatever. Reservoir Dogs, obviously famous movie. And so it's a 10th anniversary special edition set. So I don't know. You know, sometimes with these anniversary sets, people are looking for it. Could be hard to find. And I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, so I'm just going to show you this, and that's about it. Anyway, so we've got that here. I don't need any more. I don't need any issues. I don't need YouTube jail or anything like that. So, no, you know, trust me, that's what happened to me. All right, Hellboy. Cool comic book series, and it's a movie as well. So I like that. I'm going to put that here to the side, and no, actually, I'll just put it in the box. Figure out what to do with it later. We've got another one of these horror classics, Jack the Ripper, Satanic Rites of Dracula, and Horror Express is in that one. So I love these movies. I love these movies with Christopher Lee. And for those of you who don't know too much about Christopher Lee back in the old days, this is Count Dooku, folks. Count Dooku from Star Wars, Christopher Lee. He was very famous before he became Count Dooku. So if you like Count Dooku, go back and watch those old Dracula movies. He's awesome. Debs, boring for me. Sorry if you like Debs, but boring for me. You know, I don't know. This is another horror double feature. Children of the Damned and Village of the Damned. I don't know. Don't know much about that one. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. This one, From Hell. So anything with the word hell, we're going to put in our horror section over here. We still got more to go, folks. The Gift. Boring. I mean, again, could be a great movie, but boring from reselling. Sin City. So Frank Miller, right there, famous comic book artist, Frank Miller, and this is a cool, a really cool DVD look to it. I like this. So this one, it's recut, extended, unrated. I'm going to give this one priority and try to list that one soon, I think. Matrix Revolutions. So now we've got 3 Matrixes and put that there. And we've got Labyrinth. That's a famous movie right there. So I remember when I was a kid watching Labyrinth. Very cool movie. Very cool special effects. So I'm going to put that there. All right. Let's see what we got here. The Raven. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Going to just put that in our regular section. Yeah, okay. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Not my thing. Sorry. Gonna put that there. So, oh my gosh. Now, talk about explicit and violent movies. My goodness. Kill Bill 1 and 2 right here. So, I don't know what the resale value on it is, but they are very famous movies and they're crazy. I mean, you can watch it on Netflix if you have it. I know it's up right now. So, but you know what? I'll pull it out and I'll see. Maybe that resells right now. I don't know. Yesterday, don't know. And Final Fantasy, famous video game series made into a movie. So Final Fantasy, I'll kind of move that into the Japanese stuff. It's not anime, but it's Japanese related. So we've got a few more in here. We've got Empire Records, boring from a reselling perspective. We've got Trio of Terror, so we've got 3 horror movies in this. Nosferatu, famous horror movie. Why does every one of these movie packs have House on the Haunted Hill in it? I mean, and they tend to have Night of the Living Dead in it. Night of the Living Dead, oh my goodness. That is such a good movie. If you have not seen that, Barbara, I highly recommend going to see that movie. That is good. And boy, I don't want to spoil it for you at all. No spoilers, but let me just tell you, you gotta watch a movie. And if you haven't seen it, you watched it, let me know. Twin Daggers, one of these Japanese fighting movies. So put that over there. Heavy Metal, cool. I'm gonna definitely pull this one out and list this. Heavy Metal 2000, Heavy Metal, famous. I've talked about this before. I actually went out in one of my videos and bought an entire lot of Heavy Metal comics. If you find Heavy Metal comics, they're big, they're magazine-shaped ones, they're adult-themed, definitely pick them up. They resell really, really well, especially the older ones from like the 80s and even the 90s. I usually say 90s comic books, stay away from, but Heavy Metal, go towards it. I've never even seen this before, so it's a sealed DVD set of Heavy Metal, so cool. I'm putting that to the side. I want to look into that some more. London. Don't know about that. It's sealed. Put that over here. And we've got Solomon Kane. So that's a horror-related movie. So we're going to put that over here. So we've got another box done. We've got 2 more to do. I'll save the biggest one for the end. But we've got 2 more to pull over here. So let's go to this one. We've got more of these horror classic things. So here we go, horror classics, 50 movies, 50 movie pack right in there. So put that over there. Let's see, the Young Riders, so like a modern, this is it's a season. It's a best of season 1. Sorry, best of season 1. So, all right. Dropped another DVD. That's the 4th one. Oh, my God. Mom and Dad Save the World. Mom and Dad Save the World. Anyone seen that one? Terry Garr, Jeff Jones, John Lovett's in this one. I've not seen it, but I have a feeling some people are going to say, I love that movie. Outlaw Star. I think we saw that one before. Outlaw Star. And, hey, I was right. not only did we see it before, here we go, it's right on top. So I got 2 Outlaw stars. Yay for me. All right, cool. What do I see? Man with the Gun. Man with the Gun, kind of a regular movie. The Protector, one of these kung fu kind of movies. Necromonicon. All you need to know when you see the word necro, it means death. So anything necro in it, you're going to put in your horror section. So there we go for that stuff. And we've got Mezzo again. Now we've got damage to the box and it's pretty dirty back here. It's one of those things that just drives me crazy. It just happens though. It's part of buying lots. It's every lot you buy almost. Pretty much. I mean, unless you're buying something you know 100% everything's mint, you're going to get damage to it. So this one, I may have to garage sale it. I don't know. Or I'll see. I'll look it up. I'll see what I could do with it. But it does have some, it's going to definitely cut the value down having all that damage on the back of it. So, but that's what happens. Can't always hit a home run. This one here, La Blue Girl. Again, one of these ones that's, adult themed Japanese anime. Fortunately, most of this stuff is not adult themed Japanese anime. I mean, there's some of it, but it's not the majority of it. So it's good. Few pieces here and there, that's it. Sin, more Japanese anime right here. Put that there. We've got Lady Blue right here. That's, more Japanese anime. We've got Inferno. Okay, so I'll just cover part of it. There's not nudity on it, but, this stuff is unreal. Okay, let's see here. We've got more Gantz. And we've got Night Warriors. Again, that same theme, the big, bulky, strong guy, holding his, woman. It's a common theme and all this kind of stuff that you're gonna find. Ghost in the Shell. Very good to find this. Ghost in the Shell. Very popular, including as a comic book. If you see, write that down, Ghost in the Shell as a comic, pick it up. Good value for it. Good value. All right, Gungrave. Don't know anything about Gungrave, but we've got 2 Gungraves right there. So that's good, having multiples. Bible Black, don't know. And SAC Second Gig, don't know, but it's sealed and it's Japanese anime. So, you guys are gonna, if you know some of this stuff, you'll be able to tell me some stuff that's worth more than others before I get to processing all in terms of researching it. WX3, don't know, but looks like some kind of Japanese robot warrior movie, so we'll put it over here. Here's another one of these Gungraves, and here's another one of these. I saw this earlier. I don't know what exactly it is, what it's called. It's like CRXED. I don't even know. I don't know. But it's definitely Japanese anime. I'll have to look into it. All right. What else do we got here? I hope we have more Ghost in the Shell. Nope. Gunslinger Girl. So there we go. A lot of Japanese anime faces cutting across a lot of the series all look like this girl. Like this face is in like 5,000 Japanese anime series. So you'll just see that all over the place with little variations. Here we go again. Return of the Overfiend. I'll just Return of the Overfiend. So I don't know. Here we go again with these kind of movies. This is cool. Tenchi. Now I just put a Tenchi movie up. I got an offer on it though. I put it up for the one I showed before, Tenchi Universe. I put it up for $19.99. Got an offer of $12.50 on it. Turned it down. It's too quick yet. I didn't even want to counter offer on it yet, and I'm going to play it out a little bit longer and see what happens with it. But if it doesn't sell, I could then combine it with this Tenchi movie, and that will definitely sell having that one associated with it. Here we got Gungrave. 2. So Gungrave, we got another Gungrave. So, okay. A little bit more. And Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop, more Japanese anime stuff. Put that right here. Enter the Desert. Don't know, but again, more Japanese anime. We've got Mezzo again, so that's good. Put that over here. You know, one of the things I like to do with damaged items, like if I find 5 good ones, like 5 Mezzos, I'll just say in the ad, I'm throwing this other one in, it has damage in it. And that's how you could get rid of damaged inventory like that. I do that often when I have a damaged piece, so I still get to sell it. Here's more Gungrave. Dragon Ball Z. If you don't know Dragon Ball Z, write that down. Another good Bolo title. And so is Gunslinger, by the way, Gunslinger Girl as well. I know I showed it before, but these are good things in comic book form too. Dragon Ball Z has cards that are collectible as well. So that box is done. And we have 1 box left. It's the biggest box. I could tell there's already anime, more anime and horror in it. So let's get that one done and we will wrap up. And the good thing too is I'll be able to get rid of some of these boxes. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna break these down and just reuse them. I'll use them for shipping stuff myself. Like, these are good to ship. So have some shipping boxes. But it's good. I like to start seeing I'm making progress, because if I could get those boxes out of there, break them up, put them down downstairs in the main Primetime Treasure headquarters area, it'll help me just feel like I'm making progress, like I'm getting stuff out of the way. And that's always a good feeling. All right, more Haunting. This is our last box, I believe, more Haunting. And we've got the Haunting. Well, I almost dropped that one, almost. Seriously, these gloves are really not good for holding this stuff. Haunting Demon Angels, right there, sealed, nice. Okay, and we've got Underworld right there. I don't know, but it's sealed. Looks good. Oh no, it's not sealed. Sorry, I thought it was sealed, but it's not. It just has this cool slipcase over it. I don't know this movie, but so I'll just put it, let's see. The Battle for Supremacy, never before seen by human eyes until now. I don't know. I'm gonna put it over here. Figure out what to do with it later. Amityville Horror, classic movie, obviously, so put that in the horror section. No sorting mistakes. I have not made any more sorting mistakes. That's good, I told you. I just got to get through this box without making another one. The Chronicles of Riddick. That's a famous movie. Okay. Let's see. We've got a combination of some Mel Gibson, Road Warrior collection. Oh, sorry, yeah, Mad Max, Road Warrior. So we've got that. That's just going in our general section. And we've got X-Men, so comic book related movie. So I'll put that over here. Okay, we've got Bible Black again. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go through these boxes later, and then I'm gonna have to sort from within each box. So I'll show you that later. Let's see, Legend of the Demon World, Demon Womb, sorry, Legend of the Demon Womb, that's more Japanese anime. Crying Freeman, that is also Japanese anime right there. We got that. We've got La Blue Girl Returns, so she's pretty popular here. La Blue Girl. Kyanna the Prophecy, again, I don't know, it's some kind of fantasy, but I don't believe it is. I don't know. I'm not sure. It looks like there is some animation to it. I'm not totally sure. To look into it. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, there is a comic book series as well with Gilgamesh in it. I know it doesn't sell well in comic book form. I'm not sure about the DVD form, so that might help me get rid of those comics though today. I found some Gilgamesh comics in that 1,000 comic book collection I had. And maybe I could get rid of it by lining it with these DVDs. So some of you are going to crack up seeing Clerks, famous movie. And this is Clerks Collector Series, 10th Anniversary Edition. Look at that. Awesome. So put that over here. If any of you want that, let me know if you're a big Clerks fan. I know there's a lot of you out there that love Clerk. Gen 13 sells really, really well. That's Caitlin Fairchild right there. She's pretty popular. This is a popular series in the 90s. And there are people who go back and try to get these in terms of comic book form. I've not seen it in, this is the uncut. You know, this has some potential, the uncut and unreleased movie, because this is not, if you look at this, like, I don't know, like there's nothing on the back, right? And it says uncut and unreleased. I mean, we've got the DVD there. There's nothing, but it looks kind of like, I don't know. It looks like this is something, maybe there's not too many of them. So I've never seen it before. And I'm gonna put it here. That's gonna be one to look into right now. Witch Hunter Robin, don't know, but looks like Japanese anime as well. Sakura Diaries, okay, Sakura Diaries. Demon Beast 5 and 6 Invasion, okay, so we've got some of that in there. Street Fighter, famous video game series, so in a comic book, well, I think there is a Street Fighter comic book, but this is obviously the DVD version. The Big Chill, another one of these famous movies. So, let's see what else we got here. Yes, I was hoping for it, and we got it, and now, easy sale. Justice League #1. I knew it. I was looking for the red one because I have it upstairs, so perfect. Now I can put those together, and in fact, I'm pulling that out. I'm going to get that listed because that is an easy sale, is that Justice League 1 and 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, Pathfinder, unrated, don't know, but there's some guy standing on the back, like slicing off someone's head, so that's some kind of thrillery, kind of horror kind of movie. Underworld Revolution, so again, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of, it's weird, it's a weird fantasy movie. I don't know. The Swimming Pool, I don't know about this one either. Swimming Pool. And Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Now, I shouldn't have said that. I showed you the James Bond movie and I said that. Oh my God, I cannot win with this stuff. Anyway, all right. Let's see what else we got here. Angel Cop Collection, that is also Japanese anime. Cowboy Bebop, more Japanese anime. We've got Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Regular movie. We've got Armitage, good. I know it from comics. I said that earlier, I believe. And we've got Bring It On, some kind of cheerleader movie. Boo for me. It's not a great reselling DVD. So, okay. Got some more stuff. We've got Gilgamesh again, so good. More than one. We've got this Legend of the Overfiend again, so that's good. More than one of those. We've got Gilgamesh again, so that's good. Got a few more here. We've got that Lane. We saw this before, Lane, so that's another one. We've got, yeah, I've seen this before. This Elfin. It's Elfin. And you know, see what I see with this, it's Elfin lied. And see that same face over and over again. That's what I'm talking about. The big eyes and everything. So, man, Twin Angel from the creators of La Blue Girl. All right. Here's a big one here, and this is one of these adult-related ones. So there's like multiple different ones in this. So here's the titles here. So I don't know, it's like some collector's box set. I might as well just get rid of these all at once if I can. No, I mean, when I say all at once, I mean like right now. I just want to get them sold, not lotting them all together. I just want to get rid of them. Let's see. Oh, good. This Tenchi one, that's from that Tenchi universe. So I got another one of these. Nice. Put that there. Got another Hellsing. I was telling you about Hellsing, so good. That's another one of those. We've got Demon Warrior. Demon Warrior. King Gainer. Don't know about that one either. And Mystery of the Necromonicon, right there. So some Japanese anime, adult horror related thing. That's that. Got a few more here. Almost done. Let's see. We've got Shusaku right there. We've got Gigolo. Seems to be a theme with some of these things. Gigolo right there. So we've got that. We've got Bible Black again. There's Bible Black. There's, what else we got here? Sorry, this box is packed up almost. Mars Daybreak. Again, Japanese anime. And Samurai. Japanese anime for that too. So, a lot of fighting stuff. You know, good thing for me is it themes together very well. We've got another Gantz here. So this is again nice to see with all these Gantz things. Beast City. So we've got Beast City. We've got Bible Black again. And we've got Sailor and the Seven... just cover this up. Sailor and the Seven Ball Z. I'm gonna say Ball Z. Seven and the Seven Ball Z. All right, just a little bit more. I don't know. Noir, obviously meaning dark. Looks cool though. Looks like a cool one. I'm gonna pull this one out here and see if we get that listed. I don't know. I have a feel. It's weird. It's like heavier than all the other ones. I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling about it. Same with this one. This one X. I'm gonna look that one up too. And there's Gantz and Sacrilege. Sacrilege. All right. This whole video has been sacrilege. So, okay. That was not planned, by the way. I don't know. It's just weird. This is how these things happen. So this box gone too. Nice. So, wow. All right. I'm going to turn this around and show you what we've accomplished so far. Okay. So these are the 7 boxes that we just emptied. This one here, I'm just tossed, but these other ones here I could reuse for the most part. Maybe the one in the back is a little rickety and can't use, but 5 of them I should be able to reuse for shipping for eBay, so that's good. These are the general movies right here, and the good news is there's gonna be a lot of extra space here for me to put things from these 2 boxes. This is the Japanese anime box. This is the horror and kung fu box. So I'll still look through here real quick, see if there's anything else I might have missed that's DVD related, but I think I got it all. So I'm just gonna do another quick check. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and resort all of this stuff and get it all into this box so everything's nice and neat and organized. And so I could just start pulling stuff out of there and listing it. So that's the next step. And I'm gonna show you that when that's all done. That'll be the last part of today's video. All right, so this is the final product. I am very pleased. As you can see here, I've got the Japanese anime and the horror movies on this side, and then I've got the more recent kind of, you know, modern movies and some of the classics that are all on this side. Then there's the 5 that I've listed that are not shown here, and then I have a couple other random ones here that I pulled out that I'm going to list soon. So all in all, I did a count, not an exact count, but an estimated count. There's between 200 and 250 DVDs. So even at $2 a DVD, and there's plenty in here, as you can see, that are going to go for way more than that. I've got my money back. Remember, I paid $450 for everything, for all the DVDs and for all of this other stuff, okay? So all my money is going to be back from this. I'm going to be in profit from the DVDs. And so this is going to, further just reinforces that this is going to be a great score. I'll turn the camera on me and do a quick wrap up. All right, everyone, so that's a wrap up of the first unboxing of the huge storage unit haul. And tomorrow we will go into the Dungeons and Dragons books and the role-playing games, and I'll also throw in some of the miscellaneous stuff like the signed items, and there's a cool vintage board game that I want to show you, a Midway game. So there's a lot of cool things to be shown tomorrow, and then after that we'll start getting into the comic book. So hope you like this. If so, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, share this with others who you think would be interested in it. I hope that you found it interesting to see how such a big collection like this gets sorted and processed, because now it's just very easy. I just have to go in, I grab the DVDs I want to list, boom, put them up, take some pictures, and that's it. I don't have to go sorting through the boxes anymore. It's all processed now in terms of DVDs. So we got to do that with the Dungeons and Dragons books next, and I'm excited about that. So make sure you come to the Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. The link is down below, and come to my Instagram account at prime_time_treasure. I'll see you all at the next video, everyone. Take care.